What did you want to be when you grow up? Like when you were little, what was your aspiration?
I wanted to be a paleontologist.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I did, until I got into first grade. I wanted to be a paleontologist all the way up until first grade. And then after that, it was no aspirations after first grade. This feels pretty good though. One aspiration when I first started to write music was that someday people would hear it and think about it and have conversations about it, like we're doing right now. This is it. It's all downhill from here. You guys should come to the show. I hope you guys come to the show on Friday. Tons of bands.
Are you dressing up?
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna be yet. I decided that I'm gonna just go to the store and buy just like a store-bought costume. One of those ridiculous things, you just carry it out in the bag. Yeah. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna look and find the dumbest one.
That's exciting.
It is exciting because my more conceptual costume ideas, they usually fall on their face, man. Nobody thinks they're funny, it's genius every time, and yet I just get looked at like I'm an idiot. You know what? Last year, or no, the year before maybe, I wore all camouflage, even boots and gloves, and went as a floating head. That's funny. Nobody thought it was funny. So, if nobody's gonna appreciate it, I'm just gonna go as Fred Flintstone or RoboCop or something. Thank you.
That is hysterical.
Thank you.
I need to do that.
I had a old Star Wars bed sheets, cut holes out like a ghost. It was the Phantom Menace. No, nobody thought that was funny. That was you actually, but you didn't even think that was funny. It was funny. That's my wife, Laura, coming back. And,
Hi.
She,
I think you're all wondering the whole time who she was. I introduced her.
Do you have any more crazy costumes?
I went as that Matisse painting one year. I had like the bowler hat, and then I hung a plastic apple in front of my face. You know that painting? You ever see that painting? It's like, yeah, he's got, it's, I don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this guy with the little bowler hat on, and he's got a suit, and it's just up against this blue background, and there's this apple floating in front of his face. So you can't see his face, it's just an apple. So I went as that guy, had this plastic apple hanging off the end of my thing, but I couldn't see anything, because I had an apple in front of my face. So I'm just kind of stumbling around with this apple. And so I had to eventually, of course, take the apple off, and then I just went as a dude in a suit. Failed again. I went as Pee Wee Herman when I was in third grade. That was their reaction too. It was my class's reaction. Everybody laughed at me. I thought it was great. No, see? So that's my store-bought costumes. That's what I'm doing. I'm done, entertaining. For the third grade Halloween party, I had the perfect costume. I thought everybody would love it. I didn't know it wasn't cool. I got up in front of the whole school, dressed up like Pee Wee Herman, with everyone laughing at me. When I got home, I was so sad. I spent the whole night watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure on TV. Ha 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 ha. For the sixth grade Halloween party, I left my glasses at home. I thought I looked better without them, so I stumbled around blindly until I finally made out the shape of Mary's costume. And I asked if she wanted to dance. I couldn't see she had been crying. Just like me, she took a shot and she failed at romance. Ha 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 ha. I got ghosts on my mind. All these mistakes of mine, I got ghosts on my mind. Last year, Halloween evening, I got so drunk that I couldn't stand. I somehow stumbled back to my house. I laid down on the floor without locking the door, and a man with a mask and a machete came in and found me lying there. The last thing I thought before dying was I wish I'd seen Mary. When people laughed, I wished I didn't care. Ha 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 ha.